So here we are, Triumph Wellingborough, pure Triumph garage, and today we're taking out the Triumph Thunderbird LT 1700cc, 151 newton meters of torque with 94 horsepower. It is enormous. So the best thing to do with a bike like this is take it on some B-roads. And it's taking these bumps and just letting my bottom float up and down. It's such a cushioned ride. Such a cushioned ride. Changes down very nicely. The gear selector is front and back, but there's enough room to get your toe under to use it as standard. The foot brake and the front gear selector are very well positioned. Very far forward, but very well positioned. Really lends itself to getting you to place your bum back in the seat and relax. Your arms relax intuitively. Well, clearance is okay on the bends. First impressions are the clutch is very, very smooth. And the accelerator is also smooth. Just, you can drop right down to 0 revs. And the accelerator just pulls you straight back out. It's obviously a naturally very wide bike, so additional care does need to be taken around other vehicles if you're used to a narrower bike. But as such, it's very, very nimble for what it is. Incredibly stable at low speed. You can go around a very tight roundabout like that one, just let the clutch out and it will stay there. There's no snatchiness at all. It's just so torquey. Low speeds become incredibly controlled, which is what you want from a vehicle like this. And the grunt, oh my goodness me. The grunt is something else. So let's do the Walkaround. It's just a big, big bike. Huge cross-section tyres. The blue is actually a protective coating over the white wall, so don't be put off by that. An astonishing amount of chrome. The leather saddlebags. This is cranberry red and phantom black, I think it was. Front and rear shifter, much like the America I reviewed. Padded footboards, which are really nice. Quite good positioning on those. Something I do like is the side stand. When you sit on the bike, to bring it back up, it's the perfect reach just for your toe. It's like it's been fitted for me, so big fan of that. And when you put it down, it springs out on its own beautifully. Big headlights, additional fog or spotlights on the front, whichever you would call them. Mirrors are good. Everything is oversized. The forks are massive. The levers, very thick cross section, nice and comfortable. Bars are big and chunky. Tanks wide, seats padded and wide. This part of the seat here, it's just perfect. Just gives you that extra bit of lumbar support. You can relax straight into it. Belt drive, The pipes are standard, so it doesn't have the sound that I would look for, but you can tell that it's in there again. You can tell that with the straight pipes or cut-off pipes or aftermarket system, it would be pretty good. Ignition is down here. There we go, needle stationary on this one. Fuel gauge, neutral light, warning lights, tank range, mileage, all on there. No rev counter and no gear indicator. You can hear it just plodding away. So the noise is in there, just with the standard pipes. You just can't really hear it yet. Rear footboards as well rather than pegs, so it's very comfortable. It's a double foam seat for both. Backrest. Very, very nice. Beautiful colour on this one. Love the shape, I love the styling. Big, stable. It's just a beast of a bike that you could literally go around the world on. I think it would cruise. You could cruise for 12, 14 hours a day on this. Such a comfortable bike. By far the most comfortable seating position and suspension ride I've had on any bike so far. Cruising at 60, 70 miles an hour. It's just effortless. So this big capacity engine pulls. It just pulls. Oh yes. It's one of those bikes that I'm going to be beaming over a little bit. To be honest, again, it deserves it. It's nice. Just cruises up through the gears. Doesn't have to work particularly hard. Just cruises along beautifully. I mean, at 40 miles an hour here in these restricted traffic, it feels like I'm not even going. To 70 in no time whatsoever. It's fast, it's torquey, not in the top end, but it's the low and mid-range torque. It's frankly unbelievable, and all done with such smooth execution. Effortless to ride, easy to maneuver even though it's a heavy bike. Positioning it off the bike is easy. Gear changes very, very easy. Clutch is smooth. Throttle is smooth and not at all offensive or aggressive. Overtaking is easy and smooth and quick. Brakes are good. This is a very good bike. The ride comfort, second to none. I've never ridden anything with this level of comfort. Both position and padding and suspension. And as I say, it doesn't let down the handling at all. You can swing this around very, very easily, very directly, very quickly. It moves. Definitely a good bike. Miles per mile value, very high. Very, very high. I'm not going to rate the bikes by number, that would be a terrible trap to fall into, but this is one of the best I've test ridden. It's not going to be everyone's style. If you like riding a Daytona 675R, you may or may not like this, but if you like this style of bike, this is very close to the top of the tree. It must be.